Hi friends, happy Friday. I hope everybody's doing really well. Thanks for watching. Today I'm going to talk about what manipulation is and how you can tell if someone is trying to pull one over on you. Manipulation is very related to emotional or verbal abuse. And I'm just going to read out of Google right now, just so you know you can look this stuff up too. It's behavior. Manipulation is a behavior that refers to a person's use of gaslighting, love bombing, and other styles of interaction in a relationship used to gain power or influence over another. And that it happens a lot with people, unfortunately. I know some people right now who are struggling with that. I myself have experienced it in a relationship and can relate to this fully. So pay attention to how any of this impacts you, because you could be dealing with someone who's manipulating you and maybe they're just so subtle. And after you hear a list, you're thinking, wow, that applies. Like, what the heck? Okay. So one of the things that they do is they make you feel guilty. Oftentimes they're a victim. You just don't understand, and you're just like everybody else. When you call them out on something, they might remind you of things that they've done for you in the past to make you feel guilty. They encourage you to doubt yourself. They may tell you that you can't do something because you're just not good enough. Or again, they'll tell you you just don't understand. You just don't get it. They may call you things like afraid, overly afraid of life, or just anything to make you doubt your strength and what you're capable of. They might compare you to other people. Gaslighting, they might dismiss you to make you question yourself. Like, for example, if you go up to them and you say, hey, I really don't like it when you do this, then they'll turn it around and say, well, let's talk about what you did that made me do that. Forget it, walk away. It's not worth it. Passive aggressive behavior. Have you heard the term negging? It's when they meaning a person, will make a joke at your expense and then tell you it was just a joke. What? Well, they meant it in a hurtful way, but they said it with a smile, hoping you wouldn't catch on to the fact that they were just saying something horrible about you. Triangulation is when the manipulator might bring another person into the mix to justify themselves, their opinion, or to make you feel insecure, stupid, gang up on you pretty much. And if that person isn't around and they're just talking about that person, same thing, they're using somebody else against you, and that's manipulation. They may threaten you a lot. They may outright threaten you, or they may covertly threaten you. If they raise their fist to you, that's happened to me, that's a threat and is not okay. If they threaten to leave, I'm just gonna leave and I'm taking my things and I'm leaving, that's a threat. And typically that's something that might make you feel guilty. They might try to make you feel responsible for them leaving. You're not. If they want to leave, let them leave. They're doing you a favor. They might also give you the silent treatment. Does that happen a lot? You feel like you're very punished. And then what happens is most likely you're going to be like, why aren't you talking to me? What did I do? I don't know what I did wrong. You didn't do shit. You didn't do shit wrong. That's just them trying to manipulate you. Just pay attention to how this person makes you feel. Do you feel emotionally drained or anxious, afraid, doubtful of your own needs, thoughts, and feelings? Are you uncomfortable expressing yourself, bringing up concerns? Have you lost touch with people in your circle that you used to deal with on a regular basis before this person came into your life? That's a red flag. When you don't communicate as often as you did. Now, there's a line. Of course, communication and visits are going to change. They're going to lessen when you've got someone new in your life. That makes sense. But when it completely ends or comes close to being null, pay attention. That's a red flag. And if you don't feel like you can just be yourself, who the hell wants to be around anybody when they don't feel like they can be themselves? So if you're in a situation like this, if you're dealing with anybody in any kind of relationship like this, I'll encourage you to remove yourself from that situation and cut that person off because they don't deserve you. And if my defining and talking about what manipulative behavior is offends you in any kind of way, if it upsets you at all, I'll encourage you to look inward and ask why. Subscribe.